Hi everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. I'm here at Inland Kenworth in Winnipeg. If you are looking for a new or a used truck, by all means, give me a call. My contact information is listed below. So today we are going to be looking at a stock truck. It is a brand new 2021 Kenworth T680. It's sitting in the showroom, so let's roll that intro and I'll meet you at the truck. All right, so here we are at the truck. It's sitting in the showroom looking mighty fine. It's in the shadow right here. So I'm gonna take this tour on the other side just for a minute and show you guys the paint on this truck here. It's got a nice sparkle to it. Ooh-wee. Charcoal, you gotta love it. So this is a brand new, like I say, 2021 T680. It is set up at a 232-inch wheelbase on it. It has a 13,200-pound front axle with a Meritor MT40 14X3 rear axle. We ordered the truck with the just the under cab chassis fairings. They call the partial chassis fairings right to here, and this is just the under cab chassis fairings. So the tanks are exposed. We had Rob at Big Truck Detail put an extra shine on these trucks, so these trucks are shined right up, and we actually shined up these guys right here too, so looking really nice. Looking back here, we have a little bit of space here for an APU, auxiliary power unit, and it does come with an S-bar heater from the factory, so that is in the bunk already. The truck has the Kenworth AG400L suspension, so that is the 4-bag air ride. It's got a low air leaf style, so the C spring there, sorry, the Z spring there, or Z spring, whatever you want to call it. And then we have the level 1 polished rims on the back, which Rob really brought a nice shine to them. Looks really sharp. Factory installed quarter fenders are installed right there. And then we got the Holland fifth wheel slide, so that is the 24-inch sliding 7-inch ride height on there. As far as the back of the sleeper, we have the flush mounted lights in the back for your load lamps. And then we got the pedestal lights up on the side of the sleeper extenders. And over here, as far as fuel capacity, this guy right here is 120 gallons. And we got the same on the other side, I believe, maybe a bit bigger actually. I think that one is a 135. And then right here is your DEF tank. Right there. So let's open up the hood and I'll show you what we got inside. So before we open up the hood, I'll just take a minute to show some attention on the grill here. We have an aluminum metal mesh grill. So this is a standard heavy duty grill. It's tough and it will keep the rad nice and protected. So that's what our truck comes with. And then these clips right here, this is for the winter front. The bug screen is mounted in behind the grill. I don't know if you can really see it there. And then we have the fog lights as well right here. So really easy hood to open. All you need is about 35 pounds of force and it just pops right open. So under the hood, we have the PACCAR MX-13. It's a 455 horsepower, 1650 pound-foot of torque rated engine. A lot of the fluid level checks are centralized on one side here. So you got your washer, easy to see right there. You got your power steering, you have your engine oil dipstick there, your fill, and then you have your fuel filter prime pump right there, and then your another filter right there. And then you have your boosting terminals right there. So nice and easy layout. The truck has disc brakes on the front of the truck, and we have drum brakes on the back, just in case you're wondering. And yeah, what else can I show you here? Firewall, we have all of the air lines terminating at this junction point right here. And then on the back side, you have electrical lines going into the dash. So air leaks are limited in behind the dash, so it all exits right here. So your diff locks, your power divider, when you're engaging and disengaging it, it's blowing air out of that valve right there. So just a nice little setup there that we have. Take a look on the other side. So on this side here, you have your fuel spinner right here. Your oil filters right here and here. Those can be changed easily. And then you got your coolant filter right there. Up here is your HVAC system and access to this door. You just open that right up, and then you have your primary filter. You can put a secondary filter in there if you would like. And we'll close up the hood here and give you the interior tour. All right, so let me show you how we set up this stock truck on the inside. So I'm just gonna turn some lights on, turn the sleeper light on just with this button right there. There we go. Yeah, it's clean now. And then I'll just turn in the cab lights here as well, just so we have a little bit brighter operation here. All right, so on the door, we have your power door locks, your window lift controls right here, and then your mirror controls right there with the heat right above. Down below here, we have, these are the lights on the side of the sleeper. These are the ones that are flush in the back of the cab. And then this here is to adjust the brightness of the dash. This here is the interior lights in the cab. And then this here is your exterior light test. So if you wanted to do a pre-trip and make sure all the lights, clearance and signal lights are on, that guy right there takes care of that. So we dressed the interior on this one up a little bit. We put a nice leather wrap steering wheel with the radio controls right here, and then the cruise control right there. So it is considered the smart wheel. And what we have here is your shifter. So it is a 12-speed AMT, or automated manual transmission. It is a PACCAR 12-speed, which, by the way, comes with a 5-year, 750,000-mile warranty out of the box. That is included. Your Jake brake is right here, just pulling that back. And you can shift this into manual mode. You just push this little button in, and then you just toggle it up and down right there, like so. Down below here is your trailer brakes. Here's your engine fan, air traction control. This is your hill assist. So with automatic transmissions, what this does is it basically holds the brakes for 3 seconds after you release the brakes from your pedal down below here. If you're on a hill, it just basically holds you so that you're not going to roll backwards, is what that's all about. Couple spare switches. Here's your regen switch for doing a DPF regen. Air suspension dump. Your power divider, your diff lock on the front axle, PTO switch, and a fifth wheel slide right below. So up here we have a few extra gauges that we put up here: oil temp, your front drive axle temp, rear axle, your air suspension, fuel, and turbo boost. Standard AM/FM radio with a Sirius XM USB, so that's in there as well on this stock truck. And then we have a nice little storage pocket right there. Looking down here, we have your cup holders. We have a little storage pocket down below right here, and carpet throughout all the way into the sleeper, which we'll take a look at here in a moment. Now, something nice with our what do they call these things? Sun visors. Thank you. So the sun visors, the way that we've designed them, there is a little magnet right up in here. I don't know if you guys knew that. And then this little guy right there, that is a magnet as well. Uh-oh, it doesn't reach, but it does. Woohoo! So what you do is you just basically tap that on there, and the magnet holds it in place. The other nice thing about having that option to slide this thing back and forth is when your thing is down like so, you get a little crack there, you can just have it like that. It does bounce around a bit, but at least you're not going to get the sun blasting into your eyes. We order it with a kit for a CB radio up above here, so you can kind of see where that would go. And then you got storage, more storage, more storage, more storage, tons of storage in these trucks here. So really nicely trimmed out. Gotta love it. Let's show you what do we want to look at next here. Let's take a look in the sleeper. All right, so the way that this truck is set up in the back here, on the passenger side or the right-hand side, we have the rotating table. So that just kind of slides out like so. Really nice to sit at and you know, do whatever you want to do at a table. We order it with a TV mount right there. You do have a 12-volt outlet, another 12-volt outlet above here. This is a spot for a microwave. So if you order the truck with an inverter, or if you want to put an APU on it, really nice spot right to put the microwave and TV and just plug it in underneath. You do have storage up above here, so easy to do, throw up your stuff there. And on the other side here, we got, again, more storage up above. And as you can see there, it is kind of divided, so you can kind of divide what you want. And in here, we order it without a shelf in this particular model. So it's just kind of all the way open, and you can hang things up above. And then you got 2 storage pockets there and a couple more storage pockets right there. The fridge is right below, right here. And freezer. It is removable, so you can take that out if you want. And then down below is another drawer. Now the bed does lift up, so I'll just show you guys how that works here right now. So you just have to clip this little latch right there, and then that lifts right up. There's the HVAC system for the sleeper, so that runs the HVAC when the truck is running. And then there is the S-bar heater, so that is used when the truck is shut off, and that will basically keep the cab nice and warm. We have the fire extinguisher, and yeah, nice open area here. Keep all sorts of things underneath there. The upper bed does drop very easily, so all you got to do is just put your finger through there, give it a tug, shocks kind of guide it down, and then you have lots of space up above. So really easy space above your head here, lots of room. So lying down, you're not gonna crank your head on that. Same thing with the one above here. I'll just kind of show you how that works. So here I am sitting up nice and straight, leaning forward all the way, and my hair just kind of grazes the ceiling. So lots of space in here. So you can be quite comfortable if you want to sleep on the upper bunk. All right, so the last thing I want to show you guys is one of my favorite features is a swivel seat. But before we jump into the front, let me just show you back here. So on the back panel here, we have your HVAC controller. So this controls heat and cooling for the sleeper. This is the fridge to power that on and off. Door locks, little night light under the floor. This is a switch to turn on the bunk lights off and on. You have a little alarm clock, power, and another storage pocket right there. So, and that's the S-bar controller to turn that on and heat the cab. So let's show you guys how the swivel seat works and give you a little tour on that guy. Okay, so the best way to kind of get this seat to make the motion in a nice smooth configuration, you want to do a few things. First and foremost, you want to make sure that the seat cushion is not all the way out. It's more in the in the back position. And then you want to slide the seat forward just a little bit, all the way forward, and then kind of back just a hair. Lock it into place, and then you flip that down. There we go. One smooth motion. So if you get it right, you can flip it all the way around nice and easy. All right, so there we have it. There is your quick tour on this stock unit. I sure appreciate you coming by here today to take a look at this truck. And if you are at all interested in maybe purchasing it, please give me a call. You can look at my contact information below. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can just click in the link in the bottom corner here of the screen. Or if you want to see what other trucks we have in stock, we have day cabs, we have dump trucks, we have W900 sleepers, we have over-the-road tri-drives, we have all sorts of trucks here in stock, well over 200 pieces across Canada. So by all means, give me a shout. So if you haven't checked that out on our webpage, you can go to my personal webpage. It is thekenworthguy.com. I'll put a link up here for you, so check that out. So again, thanks for coming by, and as always, have yourself the world's best day.